We've already talked in our lessons about doing a let's go, which means motion towards us. So we tap, tap, tap until they're moving towards us. We're gonna start turning that into come. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let Louie, who is very distracted here at the park today, let's go. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Louie, let's go. But you notice how I'm never getting eye contact? Hi. Hey. Sit. Good girl. Thank you. You're not gonna let me do my introduction? Louie, sit. Thank you. Good girl. So we've already started working on our let's go command, which means we're starting to turn that We've started our let's go command, which is movement towards us. We're tap, tap, tap to get our dog's attention with the remote, and then treat and pay them for moving towards us. We're gonna start turning that into a come when called command. So it's the same technique, we're just gonna start turning it into come, and they need to come and sit down. So instead of just moving with us and staying in motion with us, which is more of a let's go is usually a little bit more lax than come. Come is a direct line at me and sit down, and then I'll release you to go continue. Louie, sit. To continue on working. So Louie and I are going to demonstrate that because she is very distracted here at the park today. We have a lot of dogs. Louie, sit. Sit. Thank you. So as you can tell, there are dogs all over the place, which is kind of her big kryptonite. So that is what we were going to work on our come command. There's two big things to focus on. Is Louie distracted or is Louie confused? If Louie is distracted, which is likely going to be the case with her, she's target locked on a dog, can't get her out of it. So distraction, we're going to adjust our settings. So if we're tapping on our momentary button 3 to 5 times, not getting our dog's attention, we're going to switch to the red continuous button and pulse that. Still don't have our dog's attention, we're going to turn our setting up. We're always keeping in mind the too low, too high, just right rule. Confusion is she can't figure out what I'm trying to ask. She's trying to figure it out and she can't. In that case, I would help her with the leash. I would lure her with the treats. I would pat on my leg. I would guide her with the leash. So we're going to get working a little bit, and you're going to definitely get to see this distraction work in action. Let's go. Oh, you going to stay with me? Hi. I'm going to pay anything that I really like, any eye contact that's really great with Louie. I can also usually just kind of hang out and stand still, wait for her to get distracted by something. That's an option as well. There's plenty of dogs. Hi, big girl, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think? Gonna move with me? That's a good girl. I always practice my come stuff on a long line. I want some ability to move around. 6 feet of leash is just a little too short. This one is 30 feet of leash. Really gives me the ability to explore the space while keeping control of my dog, especially because Louie has some reactivity issues we're working through. Hi, ooh, that's pretty good. So even though I didn't ask, I'm gonna still pay that because that's kind of big for her. We've got a dog playing Frisbee behind us. I can't lose you, can I? I can't lose you, can I? Louie, come. Good. And sit. Good. You moving with me? Louie, come. Good. Sit. Good. We'll go over sits and downs in another lesson. Louie kind of already knows them, so I'm also tapping for a sit. So with our remote, any command that we're giving our dogs, we're always tapping for. She has already learned that one, so we'll I'm going to be tapping her for sits, but that will be in another lesson. You can find that in the sit down lesson. Louie, come. Good. Louie, sit. Good. Break. Break means Louie's at liberty. She doesn't have to move with me. She can go wherever she would like to go. Check out whatever she'd like to check out. Louie, come. Good. Sit. Good. You notice that the e-collar puts a lot of pep in their step, which is great. Louie, come. Good. Sit. Good. Louie, come. Same thing that we've mentioned before is that we're always going to tap through anything that's not the command. So that scratching isn't going to make scratching at the collar won't make it turn off. The thing that makes it turn off is the compliance with the command. So she started scratching, I backed away and I called her to me again. Sometimes I need to just stop moving and stand still and let her really get fixated on something to attempt to call her off of. We have a dog over here playing frisbee that is proving to be quite a good distraction for Miss Louie. Can't even fool you, can I? Louie, come. Good. Sit. Good. No, sit up. Good job. Good. What do you think, big girl? Huh? What do you think? Come is also a really good command to use toys with. So if you have brought a tug toy or a squishy toy that your dog really loves, when you come and they finally get to you, have a big play session with them, throw the toy around, make it a great little game. Louie, come. Good. Sit. Good. And you can start with really short recalls. You notice Louie's only maybe doing 5 feet of recall to start off with. I'm also having a hard time losing her because she's staying with me quite well, ma'am. She gets pretty solid target lock though. Louie, come. So she blew past me. So instead of doing the work for her, I'm not going to try and step in and cut my dog off. If she blows past me, I'm actually going to walk away from her and make her do a longer distance. Come. Sit. Good.